If you're looking at my screen, Google Chrome is actually running itself using Gemini. Now, this is a new feature that I just learned about, and I'm going to show you guys how to set up browser automation in Chrome so that you can take advantage of these cool AI features. Now, I'm running this browser automation task on Google's AI Pro plan, which you have to use on a personal account for $20 a month. But don't worry, even if you don't have that plan, maybe don't want to upgrade, I'm still going to show you how you can turn on some hidden Chrome and Gemini features to automate tasks and make things easier in Chrome. Okay, so first, we're going to click the three dots here, Chrome, go to Settings and AI Innovations. Then we're going to click Gemini in Chrome. We're going to want to toggle on Show Gemini at the top of your browser and share a current tab by default. And then if you've got Google AI Pro, toggle on this Let Chrome Browse for You. And if you don't see these options, you got to make sure that you have the most recent version of Chrome. So you can see here, I have most recent version. I definitely think the Google AI Pro is worth it because it comes with cloud storage that I need anyways for things like pictures and videos and just Google Docs. So on top of that, I get some of these cool Gemini features. If you're paying for Google Cloud Storage, definitely check and see if you can upgrade to their AI Pro for cheap. If you're paying them, it may be worth getting these extra features. Now, how do we actually use these? How do they work? So it's kind of like Claude in Chrome, where you see this little bar underneath the Chrome tab where an AI is active. You'll see this little mouse if it's auto browsing for you. And the way it works is you just click up here, this little Gemini button. It'll by default be able to see what you're looking at. So if you were to go to a recipe, you could say, extract the recipe from this page, cut out the fluff. And you can see that tab. Say I want to compare two recipes, then I would click at, and I can go and at that other tab. So I could say, compare these two recipes for me and tell me what overlap they have in ingredients. Now you can do this just on your regular Gmail or Google Workspace account. And very soon, Google is rolling out skills. So you'll be able to just do a slash and then do recipe extractor, but that's not fully rolled out yet. We'll do a guide on that when that's ready. Now, if you do have the Google AI Pro, here's how you get it to do browser automations for you. There's no UI trigger. I found you just have to ask it and specify. So like this one was find me movie tickets near me tomorrow. And it opened up the browser, started doing that right away. For this one, I had to kind of prompt it more. It wouldn't compare the tabs, or it wouldn't rather look on new websites for good products I was shopping for until I explicitly told it use Chrome automation to find them. So here for this recipe one, I might say, find me the 5 most popular trending lasagna recipes in 2026. Use Chrome automation. You get about 20 of these tasks a day right now with the intro Google AI Pro plan. And you'll see it'll show you the plan it's going to do. And then you can hit start and it'll do it for you. Now, pro tip, this is really cool actually. It can use your passwords to log into sites for you. So if you give it a task, I'm trying to think of a login. If you give it a task like update my Twitter, like send a tweet for me and walk away, it'll log into your Twitter for you using these passwords here and without pulling your password into the AI, which I think is super cool and why I think Google is going to have a huge competitive advantage over other AI like Claude or ChatGPT. Okay, and you can see I'm having trouble here getting it to do that automation. A lot of times it doesn't like to use the automation very much in an existing chat. So let's see if it'll work here. Oh, okay, no, it's opening tabs. It's so seamless. I would recommend this. I think this is better for everyday browsing and shopping and research tasks because it's just so seamless. You don't have to switch into Claude or open the Claude. The Claude in Chrome is still really good, and Claude in Chrome has recurring tasks. So that's the advantage it has over Google. Is Google doesn't have the recurring browser automation tasks yet. It's also quite limited. There's only 20 a day. And you'll see it interrupted and said, hey, I need you to agree on this cookies tab. So I did that. Okay, so that's basically it. This is more of a, hey, this is a thing that exists now. And if you're already paying for Google AI Pro or thinking about it, this is a good reason to upgrade and give it a try. And if you're not going to, at least go and turn on that Google and Chrome, like I showed you here, and try some of those tasks where you add different tabs. I think it's super cool. And I just am super excited to see what other tools Google rolls out. Okay, that's it for today's guide. As always, I'm Billy from the Rundown AI University. Stay frosty and peace.